Left of the box. Smith worked to enlist Carlson in her ongoing battle with Canada's Environment Minister, an open invitation for American ex-show host to explain his influence in Canadian politics. So this is what she said while she was on stage to these thousands of people when she was sitting next to Tucker Carlson. I wish you would put Stephen Guilbeault in your crosshairs, she said. There was laughter and applause in the conversation hall. I'm trying to get him fired and I would love your help. A politician asking somebody with massive social influence to put another politician in their crosshairs has really dark connotations to it. Like, it is just, I don't know how she was allowed to say that on stage. We do not have free speech here, and that is very, very threatening language. Asking somebody with as much social power influence as Tucker Carlson to put somebody in their crosshairs, to get Tucker Carlson to start going after the environment minister, to start targeting him, is very dangerous. And this is where we're going. And I don't see the pushback on the left in this country. I don't see the rallies, the speaking tours of people on the left. Like, we never had a Bernie Sanders here, somebody filling stadiums with message of hope. Like, Jagmeet Singh came close when he was running to be the leader of the NDP, but then he fell flat once he got that leadership. We don't have anybody here on the left energizing people, speaking to people, countering all of this hateful, racist rhetoric that we're getting all the time. And I don't see it getting any better the way things are. I wish I could do more on my tiny little channel to get the message out there, to reach more people, to just sit down and talk with some of these. Like, a lot of people on the right are there because they're scared. They're losing their way of life, not for the reasons they're being told, and they don't know what to do about it. And I would just wish that there was a way to talk reality into them, to talk truth, like actual truth, not their personal truth. And I don't know how you break through that, because you see clips of it all the time of right-wingers at rallies and press conferences and stuff, and they can be confronted with provable facts, and yet they'll still deny that because they're so stuck in their way. And I wish there was like a magic turn of phrase or something we could use on them to wake them up to what's happening. But it's the right-wing leaders and influencers and their way of life that is causing all of their problems and making things worse. And with the way climate change is going and everything of that, it's not going to get any easier in the near future. So we have like Trump getting up into power in the States, and if he gets into power again, you know, you might as well kiss democracy goodbye in the United States. But people seem to think we're safe here in Canada from all of this. And relatively speaking, we are safer. It's much harder to get to where you guys are in the States. It's not impossible. And we are going down that road. Our politicians are seeing what American politicians get away with and thinking, yeah, that looks good. And meanwhile, the people are just not even paying attention to what is happening. Again, if people were paying attention to what was happening, they'd be in the streets right now protesting healthcare, like what's happened to our healthcare. Because that is something that Canadians used to have with so much pride, was our universal healthcare. You know, they brush it off like, oh, there's just a shortage of doctors right now, or it's just this and that and the other thing. But the only people our healthcare system serves right now are healthy people. You know, if you just need to go to the doctor once in a while, then our healthcare system is great. But for a lot of people that have to use it regularly for chronic issues, to diagnose issues and stuff, start really learning how much it has, what's the word? When it's fallen apart. I had the word for like a split second in my head. Deteriorate. Yes, BKK. You got the word that I was thinking of earlier. Deteriorate. The healthcare has deteriorated. That's the word.